Bane, and today I am bringing you some Diablo 3 Reaper Souls, where I actually will be playing a different character. Normally you guys see me play my Witch Doctor, but my Witch Doctor is literally maxed out. I have built them to the best of my abilities, to the top of the peak, doing massive damage, and I can compete and run freaking Torment 10. The final torment, guys. That's the max, the hardest one. And a lot of people that play this, normally when they run Torment 10, they have modded gear because they can't find the correct gear or the best setup. But if you actually work on them, they will reach up to Torment 10 and you can walk through. I run through freaking Torment 10 like butter with my Witch Doctor now. Last time you guys see me play him, I ran through rifts, I ran through bounties, I even done a couple storylines. Fought Diablo himself in Torment 10. I'm like, come on. So now we're trying to actually soup up my wizard. So let's get in. Do this. I'm not sure what she's capable at, like what level. She still has like level 60 gears. I tried to give her some 70 gears yesterday, so I think I do like 9,000 something K damage. No, 5,076. Yeah, 576K. My bad. But you know, and I'm still trying to adjust to what I want for abilities. If I want this companion, or do I want a like a shield barrier kind of thing? Reduce the arcane power cost of all skills by 3 while storm armor is active, which is really good as well. Force weapon, increase the damage, bones, okay. Enemies hit by your attack, okay. Restores up to 3 arcane, okay. Or you have a chance to gain 4 arcane power when you are hit by a range or melee attack. Energy armor is also okay, blah blah blah. So I'm like trying to figure out what I want. So far I like this familiar because of the Arcanaut. While the familiar is active, you regenerate 4.5 arcane power every second. I like that. This is not really much for me. So I might like switch it up and give it what was it? Enemies hit by your attack restores up to 3 arcane power. And reduce the arcane power cost of all skills by 3 while storm armor is active. And what arcane, what arcane power is the purple orb right next to your health on the bottom left corner, as you can see. That's the arcane. That's your, you can consider it as as your mana pool, I guess. But anyways, I like it. It's really freaking awesome. And the thing that I like are these missiles. You see, these missiles, they leave little arcane like mines, whatever, and they blow up. So when the enemy gets near, they end up dying. So it's actually really cool. I like it a lot. So depends. Do I want to gain Archon? Up to 3 Archon power? Or do I want to reduce the cost? Let's try it like this first. Okay. What it is, this empowers my weapon. So if I just smack him like this, I should be gaining my Archon back. But alright. Let's go to New Tristram and do our missions here. Let's start up here. I want that key. And we're gonna test it out. I'm not sure what difficulty I'm on. I should have checked. I am on Torment 6. So let's see how we do. Oh, yeah, no good. Torment 5. I don't think I should be doing like these Torment this high. So we're gonna drop it down to at least Torment 3. Because I wasn't even paying attention to it. That's me being stupid. Torment 2. Let's go Torment 2. I feel like this person can handle Torment 2. You don't want to try and go too high because of the fact that you will not succeed if you go too high. It's impossible to succeed. It's and plus with that, wow. All right, so. Yeah, see, he can do that. That's what she can handle. And not only that, I can dupe myself, bring this guy out. But which is all good, peachy. But one thing I really missed. Let's see. Alright, let's go back to the teleporting. Because I actually like the teleporter with these right here. I found out a little kind of trick. Bring out more people to help out. Oh yeah, it's insane. Check this out. When I go in, and this is actually a good build right here. I call this the Lucianist build. What I do, I tap in, bring out 2 more, and then I'll bring these. I have a total of 4, and it's just set. It's insane. Let's see if I have a skill for this that bring. I know this gives me more damage or whatnot, but I need something that can increase my Archon. So increase the damage of magical missiles to 325 weapon damage as Archon. Cast out a shard of ice. No. Fire 3 missile. Okay, damage of arc. Missile strike. Okay. There's enemy. Blah blah blah. Missile. Okay. Yeah. We're looking for my niece's lunch. What this does is the missile pierces through enemies and causes them to burn for 130 weapon fire. Okay, no. Fire 3 missiles that each deal 80% weapon damage as Archon. Like I need something that gives me mana, like generates. So this is a thing. I'm not a big fan of shock abilities. It doesn't really look great. Gain 1 Archon power for each enemy hit. Let's try this. I'm not sure if it's gonna look good, but it's purple, so I don't know. No, I like the other one better. Yeah, just because I like a full Archon base, you know. This one, Glacier Spike cast out a shard of ice that explodes on impact, causing enemies within 4.5 yards to take 175 weapon damage as cold and be frozen for 1 second. Enemies cannot be frozen by Glacier Spike more than once every 5 seconds. We're gonna go with this split. Let's see how this is. Alright. Really? That's it? Alright, let's bring out this. Bring out that, so we can do more damage.
Need more time.
I just love doing this, man. It's just Archon base, man. And then when they disappear, they do an Archon blast, which does damage to everybody. So I like that factor. But for you, you could also have the blades if you wanted to. Gain 2 Archon power for every. Okay. This one is the one that I normally use. It creates a barrier over me that absorbs damage. I actually like that better than this. But if you wanted to, you can use your blades, you know, to do damage. But my style is more, I like to stay in the back as much as possible. But I'm going to make a electrical build. Why not? I did this. I'm just testing out what I like and what I don't like. So I'm not sure what I like so far yet. But I'll make a lob an electrical orb over enemies that zap them for 349% weapon damage as lightning has increased the damage of the. Okay, what about this one? Does this have something? Each missile explodes into 2 piercing bolts of electricity that. Okay, let's try this, and then if not, we're gonna try the other one. Okay, I like that. Alright. So far, so good. I like this, so let's make it Lightning Hydra. This, I like the increase the damage lightning shock to 315 weapon. It's lightning. Okay, increase your movement speed. Okay. Increase the damage of the shock by. Okay. Reduce the Archon power. Okay. Alright, electricity energy, okay. Okay, so Normally I use Thunderstorm. You can use Power of the Storm, which reduces your Archon abilities by 3. If it's activated. So, or you can do more damage. I'm gonna go with this because I like to reduce my cost of my spell abilities. Just by a little. Let's see. Increase. Okay. Skin. Okay. Explodes. Okay. Blah blah blah. Increase the duration. No. Increase the movement. No. Reduce the arc count. No. Increase new. There's something. Let's see. Time to spit. No. Enemies that enter the level of slow time area are stunned by no. Reduce the cooldown. No. Froze no reference. Oh no. 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 Be here. Teleport 3. No. No. Teleport again with 5 seconds with no. No. Cast a short range wave of force upon arrival. The deal. Okay. No. 5 seconds after you teleport, you will take 25% less. Enemies caught by this no. Enemies caught in the bubble. 15 more. Okay. I'll take that. Why not? They can take more damage. And this one right here. Increase the black hole radius to 20-yard damage. No. No. The black hole absorbs and okay. 100 black hole that okay. Deals weapon damage as fire over no. This black hole can reduce no. I thought there was like a mirror no. Increase no. Great no. Ooh. Blow blaster into lightning. Reduce the cooldown of explosive blast to 3 seconds. Explosive blast damages turns into lightning. Let's test that out. But if not, we're gonna go with the black hole. Alright, now. Lightning spells have a 15% chance to stun all targets. Okay, I like that one right there. Because you know, I'm doing nothing but lightning damage, so that would be great to use. So the first passive I would recommend to use Perilous. Second one, I would recommend you deal 30% additional damage to enemies. So that hold on. Already have that right there, boom. Well, let's see. Let's move this right there, and I don't know why I keep doing that. That would be our second passive. Third passive, damage enemies with Archon Cold, Fire, or Lightning will cause them to take 5% more damage for all resources for a second. Each different damage type applies a stack up to 4 times. Element damage from your weapon contribute. Okay. So anyways, that's another. So I would recommend to put that with the damage because it does actually help out with the electric. Enemies that take damage are slowed by 80% for 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see what would be the best When you receive fatal damage, you instead gain a shield equal to 400% of your maximum life for 5 seconds and release a shockwave that knocks enemy back and stuns them for 3 seconds. Standing still for 1.5 seconds increases the follower attributes: armor 20%, all resistant 20%, damage 10%. That's good and all, but it ain't that great, you know. I recommend. I like this effect right here, but let's see. Yeah, I like this one right here because it goes with your shock electricity style. So pop that up, create a orb shield looking thing, and it stays for quite a while, you know. Quite a while. Let's see. Let's bring this baby out. Bring out. Shock them. Oh yeah. Alright, but let's test out some more abilities. Oh yeah, this does AoE to everything. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so alright, pretty interesting. I like it. But I don't like, the one thing I don't like is this. So you gotta be really close. It's great that's that it does electrical damage, but it ain't that great at the same time. Try and see something else. What else does electrical damage? I increase the black hole to 20 yards and damages to 1,290%. Weapon damages light. Oh, I kind of skipped that one, didn't I? Let's see this. Alright, let's see how this does. Whoa! Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. That's basically your OP. Alright, so look how fast you melt them. And then if you need your mana, just use your passive, which this increases your Archon for every enemy hit, and it does a chain. It hits one target and it does a chain effect which damages all targets around that enemy. So you know, that's what you gotta do. Like, it depends on what you like. So far I like the that lightning is literally the shield, and that decreases the shield as long as it's active, which you see at the bottom left corner all the way on, like above my health point. As long as that's active, my abilities like my black hole, my Hydra, and in my time barely take any damage. Look at that. Look, it don't matter if you. Oh, we found a okay, I see how it is. No. Yeah, get sucked in the black hole. Look how fast we're taking them out. Look at that. Didn't take a damage. And yeah, I believe this is the best, I would say this is the best style, like, distance and best setup so far for it that I have come up with. And I will call this one, I don't know what I will call this build yet, but so far I came up with two. You know, the oh, let's kill these guys. It just kills. Alright, I think we can upgrade our difficulty up to Torment 3. I would say.
More arcane power.
Pop that baby out. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, boom. Man. That's all what you do. It's basically, it's pretty easy. No different than the, my, witch doctor. The way I have it, I cast out Black Hole, which sucks up all enemies and doing damage, doing electrical damage. I'm gonna call this the Tempest build. Yeah, what about that? It's just massive electrical damage, man. Let's see if how the other one is. This electrical is good. Oh, oops. But I want to see this one right here. Let's see. Slaying. Okay, explode. Okay. Merge the bolts in a single orb that goes for dealing. Okay. Into arcane, shock pulse damages turns into arcane. Okay, conjure a being online that dress. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh. That's all what it is? Doesn't seem really strong, does it? Let's see what this does. And that's a little bit stronger. Yeah, that's really strong. Walk through them. All my little soldiers. could literally just cast that. But we want to gain mana. But the thing is, we want electrical damage, not this one right here, the surge. A 1 Archon power for each enemy hit, which is really good, but living lightning or piercing ore. Piercing ore doesn't feel like it does damage. This one right here does less damage, like percent damage. But this doesn't feel like it does anything, like really. I don't know. And I haven't tested this out, so we're gonna try it out. Just doing like basic little test out.
How does that feel?
Alright, let them surround me. Bam. Bring them.
Coming, did you?
Okay. Pretty simple. But no. I will probably go with this or the this. And get the surge. Oh, Archon Lightning Blast, a cone of lightning that deals 310 damages lightning as onto all of. Okay. Oh, that. No. No. I'll go up here. Alright. I like the living lightning. Just because it just looks badass. And it does damage to everyone too. But anyways, I think I found my so far one of my favorite setups. I haven't tested out the fire.
If only they could see me
This
now.
actually kills fast, and we're in Torment 3. We might actually upgrade it to Torment 4, maybe 5. Right there. Alright, let's go in.
Still waiting.
Electrocute them all. Alright, now, matter of fact, I'm gonna go with this. Okay, critical hit, release 4, no. Lightning blast, create streaks of lightning that pierce through enemies for, okay. believe the last one is the strongest, but I want to see this. Oh, that's it. I will probably go with Surge a lot better because of the fact that it does recuperate my mana. This just seems to do a lot more damage, so depends on what you want to do. Alright, yeah, I'll go with the Surge, man. Just because of the fact that I run out of ammo, like mana anyways. Electrify!
Not ready yet. I don't have enough arcane power.
Alright. Give me my arcane. Okay, did I do the mission? And for the, even though I like that does more damage, I like to summon two of my own to actually help me out and do more damage. And yes, they do copy my abilities. So all my abilities they have, so I don't even have to cast too much, and they, even though they stay for only a couple seconds, they actually do damage. Look at that. One does the Dragon Thaw, and the other one summons the Hydra, the other one does the Black Hole. It does damage. And you can literally cast this really frequently, and they have the same stats as you. So
I need to go back.
it's whatever you like. And I thought it was, yeah, I actually like this a lot better than the portal thing. So wrong one. Okay. Alright, let's go here. Salvage. Alright, for my gears that I have, I gave this one right here the Ancient Bone Saber of Zamakulis. That, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Don't quote my words on it, but anyways, it gives me 707 intellect and whatnot, and it has a socket which I'm going to be putting another intellect gem in. This one right here, a lot of people say that they never seen a shield that gives intellect. This is the shield that gives intellect. It's called Lydia's Wall, Lydia's Wall, whatever, however you want to fucking pronounce it. These freaking names are just randomly picked out. Somebody just freaking jibber jabber. Oh, we're gonna do this. Yeah, it's not even a word, but who cares? But anyways, this shield is actually the only one that's actually a intellect shield. I searched high and low, and this is the only one that can become an intellect shield. Plus, it gives me 147 lightning resistance, which works with lightning. And yes, it's a witch Doctor. If you have a Witch Doctor equipped with this, I got this with the Witch Doctor, so gives me that bonus maximum mana. But you're not using mana, so that bonus neutralizes itself. But if you put a socket, you can increase the intellect, which I believe gives you more damage. Then you got 36.3% chance to inflict bleeding for 341%, which that's still the only thing you cannot activate is the Witch Doctor ability, which is the 126 maximum mana, which is fine. You don't use mana, you use Archon, so. Then I have the Promise of Glory. You guys know this one. Gives me 622 intellect, 551 vitality. Oh, let me see the shield. Yeah, the shield is level 70. This one right here is level 70. 507 armor, 6.0% critical hit chance, 209 poison resistance, which is really good. Then this one right here gives me 5% chance to spawn a Nephilim Glory Globe when Overwhelming Desire. And I thought, since this is a chick, Overwhelming Desire would be perfect for her, because what it does, it gives me 17% cold skill damage. I'm not using cold skills. You can revert your ability if you like. I'll make a build for that later on if you like to see how I would build one. Plus 676 intellect, plus 91 resist all elements. Then 162 experience per kill, which is really good. That's why I equipped it. This is for that. And plus the charms effect, chance on hit to charm the enemy. While charmed, the enemy takes 35% more damage. So I can literally hit somebody with my spells and they can be charmed, and I can do more damage to them. And reduces the cooldown of all skills by 7.0%. 7.0. Wow, I said oh. Anyways, and I still got the level 60 Tel Rasha. Gotta get rid of that one. 60 Tel Rasha. This one is level 70. I'm not sure if I should quit with this. I'm not sure. I assume this is a wizard set. Virus Proud Eldruns. I don't know. Virus. I will call it virus. That, well. Anyways, the virus set, is it a good set? I'm not sure. But this is what it does. When you have virus, fantastic, fine, okay, blah blah blah. Let's see. Okay, so if you have two sets, there it is. Archon gains the effect of every rune. That's really good. Archon stacks also increases your attack speed, armor, and resistance. Then you also gain Archon stack when you hit with Archon ability. It's an Archon thing going on. Okay. I know the Sage is. This is only like a level 60. The sword that I've already shown you. Then I put this belt on because it's the only one that I had that had mana, and it was a level 70. So it gives me 455 intelligence, 480 vitality, 94 resistance to all elements, 13% life, 30% gold from monsters. Opening a chest grants 126 increased damage for 10 seconds. Which is good if you ever open chests. But the only reason is the only one that gave me the intelligence. So, this one right here, I don't know why I have this on. It doesn't give me anything. I think I got it because of the ability. The Blackthorn goes with everybody. It's an everybody set. So, and Jade is for the Witch Doctor. I need to give me some stuff for the sorceress. So I gotta play more with her and see what I can find, because really I only got like level 60 stuff, and it ain't cool. Let's see. I'll rock this. Unless, what does your resources generate a and damages increased by 25 while moving and decreases by 20% while standing still. Yeah, my health and defense go up by 1, but give me no stats with the see, you don't want something that doesn't give you any intelligence or anything. Because you do more damage with intelligence. Okay? And that's what you want. You want intelligence. Upgrade rare. Don't have any. Okay, but anyways, if you wanted me to, I already know what the build would be for the electrical one. So we're gonna go with the no. Why did I do that? Okay. I'm going to show you a cold build. I would, for my primary, I would recommend to use Glacier Strike, because what it does, cast out a shard of ice that explodes on impact, causing enemies within 4.5 yards to take 175% weapon damage as cold and be frozen for 1 second. And then enemies cannot be frozen by glaciers more than once every 5 seconds. It's a give or take. Then I would recommend going with don't know if this has ice. We're gonna go through them, you know, check them out. This is flame, so no. Black eyes and enemies killed by a ray of frost level behind leave behind a patch of ice that deal 1,625% weapon damage as cold to enemies moving through it. Okay, which is really good. You can use this, reduce channel cost, okay. Ray of Frost has a 10% So far, I like the black ice because it does the most. Radius dealing 300% weapon damage chest cold to all enemies caught within it. Ray of Frost damages is increased by 220% weapon damage every second, up to maximum total of 740%. Weapon damage is cold. Enemies hit by the Ray of Frost takes 15% increased damage from cold for 4 seconds. Let's go with black eye, or we can go with this. I believe this has a frost thing going on. Frozen orb. Create an orb. Frozen down. Okay, we're gonna test them out. Okay, we'll see which one is what's good and what isn't. And this is how I do it. You know, I don't just you know, just pick whatever, you know. See, this is all storm, so I wouldn't recommend using. This is ice. Lower the temperature of the area around you. Nearby enemies are chilled. Slow their movement. Okay. When you're struck by a melee attack, your armor is increased by 20% for 30 seconds. This effect stacks up to 3 times. Melee attackers take 189% weapon damage as cold. Melee attackers have a 40% chance to create a frost nova creation on the a rolling storm of ice builds around you, dealing 80% weapon damage as okay. I like that. And of course, this is mandatory. A frozen enemy that is killed. Okay. Reduce the cooldown to 7.5 seconds and increase the. Okay. So this reduces the cooldown for the ability and increases the duration. Which is good. Frost Nova no longer freezes enemies, but instead leaves behind a mist of frost that deals 915% weapon damage as cold over 8 seconds. That's really good. Deep freeze, gain a 10% bonus to critical. Okay. Enemies taking 33 more damage while frozen or chilled by. Okay. So it's between these two. We're going to test out Frozen Mist. Then we go on from there. Okay, each enemy hit by increase the damage of your cold spells by 5%. Black hole absorbs. I like the black hole abilities, but for lightning is even amazing. Let's test out this cold ability right here. If this does not work, then I would probably go straight for Blizzard. Make that a Blizzard ability. But we'll see how this is first. And I know that this is going to be a little bit carried on, but it's just showing you guys what this ability is and how it works. So just bear with me, guys.
We're cut off. They'll be upon us at any moment. Stand firm, brothers, and they will sing of our valor through the ages. The enemy is here for glory. Skewer the Nephilim curd!
Alright. Alright, so far. Constantly freezing.
I need arcane power.
That does ice damage as it sucks in, but it doesn't do as much. This stays out. It's really good. I like the effect that it does. It constantly does damage as long as they're inside the your shield. And that's your radius of your shield as well, which is pretty cool. But and I like the chill effect. I was using it, and as you saw, when I was using the primary, it was freezing constantly. This one right here is pretty strong, but it takes so much mana. So I recommend to decrease it. Let's see. Reduce the channel cost. Okay. Black ice. Let's try that. And this would be probably this. Enemies affected by blizzard take 15% increased damage from lightning. No. Enemies caught in the blizzard have a 10% chance to be frozen for 2.5 seconds. Reduce the casting cost of blizzard by 10 arcane power. Increase the area effect of blizzard to a 30-yard radius. Blizzard damage turns into fire. Increase the duration and damage of blizzard to deal. Okay. Alright. Now let's try this out. Alright.
I am returning to town.
Which is pretty cool. Matter of fact, we're going to stay around. Test out some more. And I'm going to also test out a fire build. But this is more of a defensive build. As you can see, I actually took them out pretty easy. I like the fact that I can freeze them, slow them down, and I can be right here. I cast, like, if they get too close, I'll just use my mist. Even though that's really good, it does damage. It doesn't really freeze. Not this, the Nova. Gotta wait until it recharges before I can do anything. The Nova does really good damage, don't get me wrong. But I like the duration to stay longer and to cast this as fast as I can, as many times as I can, and that's what you really want. And this is the Frost build. It's actually really good. Keep them at bay. Then you just cast your dragon out. That will freeze enemies. Of course, do your blizzard, and voila. All right, now, even though that's all great, we're gonna do a fire build. Let's see. Increase the damage. Nope. Fire 3. No. Missile near. Okay. No. Okay. Burn damage stacks up to 3. Okay. So this would be a good fire fire thing. Let's see. I like the orbs a little bit better than the rays, but I'm not a big fan of the scorch because I've used it before. It just doesn't come. It does not. To me, it doesn't do well. You know. You take 15 less damage from attacks while channeling. Every second you channel. Now increase the amount of 5% up to maximum. Okay, arcane torrent damage turned into fire. Alright, I like arcane torrent. This one right here, I like the summon the mammoth. This is the strongest one out of all of them. And not only that, it's a big ass mammoth looking hydra that will burn and melt everything around it. So I like it. I still like the lightning one build. The lightning build is actually really good. I'm basically showing you guys my build if I would actually make one. Burn enemies, dealing 300 weapon damage, has fire over. Okay. Summon the familiar. Okay. Familiar that grants you 10% increased damage. Well, then I will go with ignite. With this, I would recommend let's see. Well, okay. Okay, increase the. Okay. Enemy's cup, no. Not in the level. No. Enemies that enter the or leave the slow area are stunned, no. I just know. You have a 3% to teleport. No. Matter of fact, to bring out 2 of your ability. Why not? They can do fire damage. 100 black coal at the target location that draws enemies to it and deals 700 weapon damage. Fire. Okay. After the black hole disappears, an explosion occurs that deals 7. Okay, I like that so far. I recommend putting that up because that does fire damage. Fire damage dealt to enemies. Okay. This one I would keep because of the fact that it increases the damage. This one I would keep as well because it does also for fire damage. And I would just change this to as long as you have not taken damage in the last 5 seconds, you gain a protective shield that absorbs. Okay. When you take more damage of 15, okay. Hold on mirror image, slow time, and teleport are reset. When you cast signature spells, you gain 5 Archon. Okay, reduce all cooldown by 20%. Being hit, okay, okay. Trying to see which one do I really want. Let's see. Increase the maximum 20, when you take maximum life damage, okay, when, since I'm using mirror image, not mirror image, I'm using teleport, that will actually help me out a lot. So probably that? No, I don't like that ability though. Killing an enemy grants a shield that absorbs 16 damage for 3 seconds. This effect can stack up 10 times, refreshing the will set a shield to its maximum. Okay. Let's use that. Anyways, this would be the fire build. You will want to pop that out.
This will be a good
Then of course, bring out that fire, burn them. Look at that. And
still waiting.
burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. I like it. You know, what you do is basically once you pop up the sword. What is it called? The magic weapon. That stays up for a good minute or so. How long does it stay up? Let's see. It doesn't really say how long it stays up. Imbue your weapon with magical energy, granting it for 10% increased damage. I'm not sure, but anyways, if you see it on your bottom left corner right above your health, as long as that stays up, that's how much damage you do. And your damage does go up with it. So, you're doing massive fire damage. You want to pop that up when you first get on her or get on your wizard. Then you would want to, like, when you start out a match, you want to cast out your Hydra, teleport, bring out your 2 little mages that will help you out for a temporary source until they pop out. Create your black hole, which sucks up and does a massive damage. Beautiful. And it's freaking awesome. Then of course you want to use your fire Archon ability right there, which does damage, and then you just do this just to burn them, do that extra damage if you run out of mana or your Archon, and just let it build, you know. And then you do the process over again, you know. You don't really need the black hole. If you wanted to, you could switch the black hole, or you could switch this. You don't need this at all. You can go straight for meteor, which you can do it like this. Move that, do extra damage for meteor damage turns into lightning. This actually would be cool for mine as well. Well, if you wanted to, but it doesn't really do much damage for meteors. But anyways, it does Archon. Is there one that Okay, this is for greatly increases the size or increasing damage of meteor impact doing fire damage. So, this is how it would look if it was with the impact, burning everything in it, which is good and all and peachy, but I wouldn't recommend using that from. I like you can use that. I'm not saying like you shouldn't, but my favorite. I would actually make a build. I would use this instead. The reason is because of this. Increase the amount, the area of fire. You're burning everybody within big amount. And I'll show you how I would cast it out. And I'll show you also the ability with the, look at that.
Need more
Test that
arcane
out.
power.
And you're doing nothing but fire, like literally. If I would use the meteor, which is stronger than the it's stronger than the impact of the than the blizzard. But the thing is, the blizzard does the constant. You can constantly use the blizzard, where the meteor you can only cast it only once every so amount, like amount of time or whatnot. Boom. And, you know, and so on, you know. Depends on what you guys like. I do like this fire build, and this is how I would do it. You know, if I were you guys.
I don't have enough arcane power.
But there's probably other builds out there that are 10 times better than what I bid. You know, what I make. It's just what I prefer and what I like. So you gotta actually experiment and find what you like. So, and that is about it, folks. You know, this build is freaking awesome. Gonna go back to my lightning build, you know, because of the fact that it's freaking awesome. I like my lightning build a little bit better because it does melt faster. So let's see, what was it? I gotta wait until it cools off. Alright. Keep. That's the only one that needs. Bam. And this is my build. This is my favorite one. Has this ability, and you do nothing but lightning damage for days. I'm talking about massive DPS. But anyways, yeah, what do you guys think? Back up. Look at all that damage.
I'm just warming up.
the lightning does a little bit more damage than fire because of the fact that it's a constant AoE ability. You're doing massive damage at a constant rate, and it's unstoppable, like literally.
Need more time.
Look at that.
I am unstoppable.
And of course, I like this. So anyways. You know, if you guys like my build, the lightning build, by all means use it. I'm gonna go through it again really fast and before we end this video. This is my lightning build that we create, you know, that you basically saw me create with you. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So here we go. I used for my primary, I used the electrocute. Oh wow, well, can't. Wow, I just went electrocute. Wow, electrocute with surge of power, which grants me 1 additional power for each enemy hit. Let's see. Then I use the Archon turret with static discharge. Each missile explodes into 2 piercing bolts of electricity that each deal 150% weapon damage as lightning. This is OP, just to let you guys know. Then I use the Hydra with Lightning Hydra. Summoning a Lightning Hydra that electrocutes enemies for 255% weapon damage as lightning. Storm armor with power of the storm, which helps me reduce the cost of all my attributes, all my abilities. So all these abilities are reduced by 3 while storm armor is active, which is really good. It helps me preserve my mana or my Archon power. Then I use the teleport with fracture, which summons 2 decoys for 6 seconds after teleporting, which is 2 of your cells, and they do cast the same abilities as you. They can cast a black hole, they can cast a Hydra, or use arcane for only a short amount of time, but either way, for that short amount of time, you're doing a lot of damage because of that. Then I use the black hole with supermassive, increases the black hole radius to 20 yards and damages to 1,290% weapon damage as lightning over 2 seconds. Okay, guys, that is my build. And then for my passives, I use paralyzes for lightning spells. Have a 15% chance to stun a target for hit for 1.5 seconds. So my lightning abilities have a really good high chance. You know, constantly because of the fact that because of this ability right here, it's constantly on, which I keep it on anyways. It strikes enemies. Basically what it is, bathe yourself in electricity energy, practically shocking a nearby enemy for 175% weapon damage as lightning, lasts 10 seconds. But for those 10 seconds, 10 minutes, I can't read right now because of the fact that I'm getting tired. It's freaking early in the morning to read. But anyways, it is what it is. Anyways, this is actually really good. As you notice that enemies around me are constantly stunned, this is what I would use because it's really good for the lightning build. Then I have this passive right here that you deal 30% additional damage to enemies within 15 yards. You know, you want that increased damage. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for my powers, sadly. Because of the fact that I don't know, like I know for the Witch Doctor, I got the freaking ability where I can actually summon um, two of my selves that do the same amount of damage as I. That's why I brought this out. It's basically the same build status that I have um for my Witch Doctor. Other than piranhas, I'm using a black hole. Does damage and sucks them back in, same thing. Other than just using whatever ability I have, I can teleport and just bring out two myself. It's basically a lot of the same build style. Elemental exposure. Damaging enemies with arcane, cold, fire, or lightning will cause them to take 5% more damage from all sources for 5 seconds. Each different damage type applies to a stack up to 4 times. Elemental damage from your weapon contributes to elemental exposure. Okay, so that's actually really good. And if you have a weapon that does elemental damage, by all means, it does contribute to it. Or you can use the imbuement, weapon imbue ability that you have. This one right here, magical weapon, to go with this. And then I have this one right here. When you receive fatal damage, you instead gain a shield equal to 400% of your maximum life for 5 seconds. If you ever get damaged to the point where your screen turns red, you get the shield over you that is equal to 400% of your maximum life. If your life is up, you get that amount, whatever, like my life is 7,004. Oh no, my life is 859k, so I would get that amount of shielding on me, which is really good. But anyways, 400% of your maximum life for 5 seconds, and releases a shockwave that knocks enemies back and stuns them for 3 seconds. This effect occurs once every 60 seconds, so once every minute. But anyways, this is actually really good. I like it. It can be a lifesaver, and it does electrical damage. It goes with the electrical look and feel. It's up to you what you guys want to do. You don't have to use my build, but I do actually like this build as is. So
I need to go back.
Xbox, not Twitch. Xbox, stop listening. But if you did like the video, hit the thumbs up. It does actually help out the channel. And most of all, subscribe if you have not subscribed to the Night Haze family and organization. Become part of a great empire that we will strive to climb. So with that said, thank you for joining Night Haze. I'm your host Zerbain, and I'm signing out. Peace.